Oh yes, E-King Fight News. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and this video is all about your boy, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, Wilder. This fight is massive. It's a huge fight. It is, at this point, the biggest fight to make in boxing. This is it. There's no bigger fight than AJ versus Deontay. And Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, who supposedly wants to make this fight, is saying, you know what? Anthony Joshua is the A side. No way he splits a 50-50 in a fight with Deontay Wilder or Joseph Parker. And that's disrespectful to Anthony Joshua. And you know what? It's a shame because Deontay Wilder is the longest reigning heavyweight champion. He's held his belt longer than any other champion. Albeit it was a vacant belt. But still, I mean, Anthony Joshua beat Chris Martin for an IBF belt that was gifted. That was gifted to Chris Martin. It was gifted to that guy, Charles Martin. Sorry, Charles Martin. And Anthony Joshua beat him for it. It was vacant, and I believe Charles Martin won it in some kind of eliminator fight. I totally forget who Charles Martin beat. And AJ knocked him out. Smooth. He said, okay, I'll take this belt off your hands. He's the IBF champ. And he picked up the WBA off of Vladimir Klitschko. It wasn't even his belt. The WBA put it up because Tyson Fury was, he was doing his best Scarface impression. That's what Tyson Fury. He was on his Scarface. That's what he was doing, and he tested positive, and he got stripped. It's a shame because the real heavyweight champion of the world didn't exactly get beat for his titles. He got stripped over outside of the ring activities, which is also a shame because Luis Ortiz is the next victim of that. Although I wouldn't say he's a victim, because at the end of the day, when you become a champion or when you become that mandatory challenger, you really need to watch what the fuck you're doing. Any medications you're taking, anything like any supplements you're taking, it's not that hard. It's, at the same damn time, you look at all these heavyweight purses, it's not that hard to send a sample to a laboratory. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to verify that your supplements are 100% clean, either call the fucking manufacturer and see if they've actually tested their own shit, or you take a sample and test it yourself. That's what you gotta do. I mean, we're all professionals here, and if you're a professional athlete and you're being tested on a regular, you have to verify what the fuck you're inputting. Either that or hire a professional to ensure he's doing that for you. That's just plain simple. Now, on the other hand, is Anthony Joshua the A side? Yeah. He beat Klitschko. He beat the man. He beat the same guy who Tyson Fury beat. And it was an incredible fight in Wembley Stadium that sold big time. I don't know if it sold out Wembley, but it fucking did pretty damn close to any other fight that it broke the Carl Froch George Groves record actually for a boxing fight in Wembley. So that says a heck of a lot, and I'm sure this fight would do the same. And Eddie Hearn saying, you know what, this fight belongs in the UK. Both of these guys are not big stars in the US, and I have to say, he's not that far off. He's not that far off. I haven't seen Deontay Wilder sell out like a major stadium. He tends to fight in mid to large size arenas or so, he fights in his hometown a few times. He fought in Alabama a few times. He fought in California a few times. He fought Chris Arreola. But yeah, definitely not the biggest venues. Deontay Wilder, he's the heavyweight champion. He's earned his right to be the main event. He's earned his right to challenge other champions. Absolutely. He's a fucking WBC champion of the world, and he's been holding that down for quite some time. Not only that, but he's knocked out damn near everyone he's faced except for Bermane-Stiverne, and he's looking to take Bermane-Stiverne and knock his ass out. And if he does that, he would be one of the only fighters to knock out every fighter he's faced. That says a heck of a lot. That says a heck of a lot to his punching power, and a heck of a lot to his acumen as a fighter, to be able to get that knockout when necessary, by any means necessary. That's Deontay Wilder, really, because he's not the most skilled guy, but by any means necessary, he will win a fight. And if that means, landing that one shot when your guard is down, that's how it's gonna go, and that's how he gets his he'll get a victory any way, anyhow. Doesn't matter. Deontay Wilder is one of these guys that is never out of a fight. He's never out of a fight until the last bell rings. And this has awesome fight written all over it. I definitely want to see it. If it's in the UK, awesome. Deontay Wilder's already shown he's willing to go on the road to stake his claim as one of the best heavyweights in the world. And I think it belongs in the UK? I think it does the biggest money in the UK. Does it belong there? It depends what Anthony Joshua wants to do. Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, who recently opened up an office in fucking New York. So what the fuck? Do they want to bring Anthony Joshua over to the States and have the UK take over and have a big pay-per-view fight in Las Vegas, or do they want to fucking do it in Wembley? That's the main question for me. I think either way, there's a whole lot of money on the table, and it's just a matter of how they want to present the fight. I think it could go either way. It probably does bigger money in the UK. So and also the thing is, you can't really have it on neutral territory. Either it's in the US, where a lot of people are going to say, hey, is AJ going to get a fair shake? Or you do it in the UK, a lot of people are going to say, hey, is Wilder going to get a fair shake? Are the judges going to be from Britain? Are they going to have 3 British judges? No. So, for a big fight like this, there's a lot of figuring out to do, but I think that, when this much money's on the table, you gotta just get the fight done. You gotta get the fight done. Lock these guys in a fucking office and make the shit happen, man. That's how it is, man. Just make the fucking shit happen. That's all we should really care about. Is getting this fight done, and having a date, having a venue, and saying this is the fight. And then you fucking print money. You watch the ticket sales roll in, man. That's what it is, guys. Alright, E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. It is what it is, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Peace out. Take care.